Hi, boys and girls. Welcome back to Mr. Grable in our grade 4 science class, where we read cool stories like The Magic School Bus Inside the Earth, Part 2. And we're going to start with a report by John. The Earth's Crust by John. The outside of the Earth is a shell of hard rock and soil. This shell is called the Earth's crust. There you go. Back to the story. When the spinning finally stopped, some things had changed. We all had on new clothes. The bus had turned into a steam shovel, and there were shovels and picks for every kid in the class. "Start digging!" yelled Miss Frizzle. And we began making a huge hole right in the middle of the field. Oh, there they are. This crust is as hard as a rock, too. This isn't exactly easy. At least we're missing spelling. Oh my. First, we will dig through the Earth's crust. The top layer of the crust is soil. It looks like dirt to me. Dirt is another word for soil. Oh, great. Now she can read my mind. Okay, looks like we got another report here by Flory. What is soil? By Flory. Soil is made up of ground up rock mixed with clay, bits of dead leaves, sticks, and small pebbles. Without rock, there would be no soil for plants and trees to grow in. She looks like she's working a grinder there. Grinding things into rock, pebbles, dead leaves, and sticks into soil. Some people call it humus. Oh, another report. Look at that. Lots of reports in here. There is always rock under you by Shirley. Most of the rock in the Earth's crust is covered with soil or water, but if you dig deep enough, you will find the rock. Wherever you are, standing or walking or floating on Earth, there is rock under you. There's the soil and rock under your house, water and rock under the lake. Before long, clunk, we hit rock. The Frizz handed out jackhammers. We began to break through the hard rock. I'm not used to Miss Frizzle yet. Give it time. Hey, these rocks have stripes, said a kid. Miss Frizzle explained that each stripe was a different kind of rock. Millions of years ago, these rocks were formed in layers. The tan rock is called sandstone. The gray rock or stripe is shale. The white rock is limestone. Layers. Like a cake. So at the top there you have soil, then sandstone, then shale, then limestone. But don't try to eat it. Definitely not. Another report. How rock layers were formed by Molly. Millions of years ago, wind blew dust and sand into lakes and oceans. The dust and sand settled to the bottom in layers called sediment. Seashells formed layers of sediment too. Over time, the layers hardened into sedimentary rock we see today. An earth science word by Dorothy Ann. Sedimentary comes from a word that means to settle. We chipped off pieces of the rocks for our class rock collection. These rocks are called sedimentary rocks, class, said Miss Frizzle. There are often fossils in sedimentary rocks. Sandstone is made of grains of sand all pressed together. Shale is made of mud and clay, all pressed together. Sandstone feels grainy. This shale has a fossil of a leaf in it. Okay. This limestone has a fossil of a seashell in it. That's because limestone is made of shells all pressed together. Millions of years ago, there was a sea here. Oh, and there's a report by Phoebe. Why there are fossils in rock layers, by Phoebe. Sometimes a prehistoric plant or animal died and was buried in layers of mud, sand, or crushed shells. Then it turned to rock along with the layers. It became a fossil. Whoa, cool. I'll never get used to this. Wouldn't you know it? Just when we were finding lots of fossils, Miss Frizzle said, "Back on the bus, kids!" Then, as we were driving along, we heard rock crumbling underneath us. Down we went. Everything was pitch black, and we were falling, falling, falling. Class, we are now going deeper into the earth. I'd rather be going back to school. I can't believe I said that. We're falling. Help! Wah! Oh, I'm going to stop you there. That's part 2. Get ready for part 3. Bye-bye.